know what's up with the library research.
Yeah, I need to
If I,
remind myself too.
if I had been there last time, I would have encouraged us to not go for the lights, but instead to go and buy some nice big barrels of gasoline.
Let's burn down the house now.
It's a much more dependable way of providing illumination to your environment than the lights that are dependent on the fuel.
Possibly true, but of course we're supposed to, make this house good for taking new tenants eventually. Okay, so here we go. Library info. Blah blah blah. Mr. Walter Corbett fell ill. No, he got the guy because someone was going to build this house, and that guy fell ill in 1835. And then he was also sued about 20 years later because of strange shit occurring and serious habits in his house. The most, I remember the big thing we learned last time was Walter Corbett, the will, was written by Reverend Michael Thomas, who was correlated with the Chapel of Contemplation and Church of Our Lord Granter of Secrets, which is cultiest.
Okay, hold on. Are you filling him in character or out of character?
Oh, should we do this in character?
Yeah, we can just kick off the session in character. So you guys had been to the library and a bunch of other places, including the old ruins of the Church of Contemplation. You found a copy of the Liber Evonis, which give you a little bit of forbidden knowledge. And now, let's say it's the morning, and you guys decided against returning to the Corbett house with only 2 people after what happened last time.
Yeah, I did have a question.
Yes.
Were we supposed to do the skill increases for last session or no?
Yeah, did you not?
I don't believe we did. Did we?
Doesn't look like you guys did.
I definitely didn't.
Well, you weren't there, so.
What was the question?
We didn't do our skill increases, right, for successful checks?
I don't remember if I even landed anything.
I think we just had library use success or something.
Yeah, it was literally, you guys pretty much just did, library stuff.
You might roll something, but I didn't do anything, so
So Lane, you should have spot hidden checked.
Library use and Latin.
Yeah, library use and Latin.
I'm just open up the rule book again. I forget what I need to do to increase stuff.
Yeah, I think last time I failed everything except luck, so.
All you have to do is roll your skill, I think, and then if it's under, if it's over your skill, then you increase it.
Oh, okay.
Increase it by 1d10.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like your library use goes up.
Cool. So it's library use. Oh, library use goes up. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. Because the idea is, as your skills get better, it's harder to actually improve them.
Hell yeah, +1. Wait, did we increase it? No, okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we're back at Alex's place. I'm assuming we came back in the evening, found Philip, asleep on the couch or something.
I was still fixing the distillery equipment. That's right.
Well, good to see you're up and about. We have a couple of things we should go over with you at the very least.
Any more puddles of blood falling out of the ceiling?
Well, just our own. And I look over to Alex.
Your own? Oh my gosh, what's happened to you?
Poke, band-aids.
Well,
I'm gonna take a shower.
it's gotten a bit better. Alex's wounds have healed, but a couple of days ago we opened up that door in the mudroom, and afterwards heard some noises upstairs. In going to investigate, however, Alex found herself launched out the window by a bed, like our Mr. Macario.
Oh,
Yep.
Damn, we have Alex's apartment.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm like, well, in either case, we decided to take a few days off so Alex could heal and we could learn a bit more about who this Walter Corbett was. And I put out some of the information on the desk in front of Philip. We learned here at the library as well as at town hall he had a few disputes with people, but it says here his will and testament had to do with this church or chapel of contemplation.
Chapel of Contemplation, eh? Well, that doesn't sound like any of the churches around here.
Well, it no longer exists. The chapel was demolished, and so we went and checked out where it once stood, and it still lies in ruin. But we were able to discover a room, I believe, in the basement area where there was actually 2 corpses there, right? If I remember.
There
In
were
the
2.
basement?
Yeah, there are 2.
Oh, in the basement of the church, yes, there were 2 corpses.
Yes, a ghastly sight to say the least, but they had some records of information on them. There's this symbol here, and I draw out the symbol from my notes, ring it out. I don't know what it means, but it has something to do with their order and this grantor of secrets they might worship.
And Elaine waves this symbol before Philip's face to get him to recognize it.
Do I recognize it?
Give me. Fuck, I'm trying to remember the skill names.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks.
Let's go with chemistry. I've got a pretty high skill in that.
Just give me an occult skill check.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Where is the Colt?
It should be at the
I see it.
towards the bottom. Damn, this shit looks freaky, but you don't know what it is.
Oh, wow. Was there anything like this in that book we found at the house?
Yes, there's a few things I could glean from it. It's very strange, to say the least. See a little frazzled look on her face. But we did learn that Walter Corbett wished for his body to be buried underneath his house. So likely that basement door is barring his tomb.
Oh, that's not strange at all. Well, maybe what we need is some kind of priest to bless the house then.
I didn't take you as the religious sort, Philip.
Well, ejector beds and strange puddles of blood. They can change a person's perspective on things pretty quickly.
That's true, but religion didn't seem to save Mr. Macario.
Well, I suppose you have a point there.
If there is something to
what do you-
discover, we should
what
go
do you
on
want?
with our
Oh, go
plan
ahead.
of opening that door and seeing what's really hiding down below.
I forgot if we looked into that book we found in the basement too.
You found a book in the basement?
Did we?
We probably looked into it. I know I got more like mythos from something.
Yeah, So in the basement, you guys remember that you found a sort of like a ledger of church activities, like
Oh, that were
fundraisers and stuff.
the
And
basement thing.
yeah, so that was one book you found. The other one was the Liber Villainus, which Ash found and read with, or Elaine found and read with her Latin skill. So that was the Cthulhu Mythos shit.
Oh yeah, I lost some good bit of sanity. I remember. Oh yeah, I remember. I was like, working into the night, and then you were like, "What the fuck you doing?"
Oh yeah.
Well, yes. But either case, there's probably more to be found, and if we are cautious enough, there shouldn't be any more mishaps like last time, especially with 3 of us now.
Yes, well, I should certainly hope so. You all look behind the locked door in the mudroom?
Well, yes, it just led to the outside. There wasn't anything new. We could have inspected that from before.
I see. Well, that at least is good. Nothing strange going on outside, at least.
Of course, at least we now have another exit if in case we need to leave quickly.
Shall we go break down that door then?
Sounds like a plan for tomorrow. Elaine will, retreat, book still on her, and be like, I'm gonna get some sleep in a bit. And she's gonna go, over in the corner and just like jot down a couple more notes.
Slip.
Alright, so did either of the remaining two, Alex and Philip, want to do anything for the rest of the night, or will we just move to the next day?
Philip is going to stretch out in his chair and go to sleep.
Alright, so we'll go to the next day. It's morning. You guys do your morning routine, blah, 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 eat, brush your teeth, whatever. And where are you going to go?
Should I bring my rifle just in case? Sure.
Yeah.
You got a
Handgun.
rifle now?
Not rifle, handgun, sorry.
I
Did I ever get one for Philip?
don't think so, unless it happened last time.
No, Philip still has just his fucking chair leg or whatever, I think.
No, I left that back in the house.
Oh, right, you threw it away? Alright, get rid of
Yes.
that shit from your weapons list then.
Oh, okay.
I think at one point, Alex, you talked to your bartender, Rob, and he gave you a gun store you could go to.
Oh yeah, and then I think we're like going to go next session and then not. Or something.
In the morning, do we see like Alex preparing her handgun?
Maybe.
I don't know, are you? It's a question for you, Alex. Are you playing with your gun on the table in front of these guys?
Yeah, it's up to you. Are you like
No,
preparing it?
let's just say I did it in my room before.
Okay.
Alright, so you kept your gun a little secret, a little hidden.
Elaine will like come up to everyone after breakfast and say, "Well, we should be off. We're losing daylight."
Off we go. Let's break the lock and take down the door just in case, so it can't lock us like in when it did the bedroom.
Of course.
Alright, vroom vroom.
Vroom, vroom.
We're here again.
Yep. So now you guys are at the corporate house. Let's see. Last time I wrote that you guys brought a pry bar, so you can definitely work on the locks with that, as well as a hammer and chisel.
Okay.
So yeah, just go ahead and take a little walk-see to the basement staircase,
I walk
if you
in.
please.
I see if the lights are on. I'm like, oh, I guess we forgot to turn them off in our rush to leave. I'm sure Mr. Knott can afford the extra electricity payment.
It'll be fine.
Now, which door did you want to take off its hinges, Alex?
Well, we already have the hinge off the front door, right?
I don't believe we did that.
No, did we not?
We just did the mudroom and then we checked out upstairs.
Do we want to break down the basement door first, or do we want to unlock and unhinge the front door?
Perhaps it would be best if we secured our exit route in case anything were to go wrong first.
Can I just unscrew the hinges from the inside?
Yeah. You want to just dismantle, or you just want to lift the door so it can't shut on you, right? Okay. With Philip's help, you just unscrew the hinges, and the three of you together lift the door to the side.
Sure. And let's do the same with the basement door after we break it down.
Alright. Wander to the basement door. Make sure it's still, locked up tight. Nothing, came out of it or anything.
Yeah, it's still locked. It's got a couple of deadbolts and like a key lock. So you guys spend some time breaking them down. You ruined the locks, so they can't really be used anymore. Did you want to also remove this door?
Which door?
The basement.
The basement door.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, takes a bit of time, but you unscrew the hinges and set the door aside. So now the front and basement staircase are doorless.
Alright.
Alright. Hopefully, nothing goes terribly wrong. We'll start going down to the basement.
Is there a light switch up here?
No.
Okay.
As Philip takes the first step on the staircase, the stairs creak ominously, and you get the sense that it might not be super easy making it down to the basement.
I'm gonna go grab the lantern we brought from last time, just in case it's super dark in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I really see much, or is that?
You can't see shit down there.
Come back
Alright.
up with us first.
Yep. I'm not going down just yet. And I'm gonna go find another chair leg too.
Well, I'm just gonna peer down with the light lantern, see how far I can down. Is the wood okay? Does it seem like it's gonna break?
Some of these stairs look like they're going to crack underneath you if you don't step on them too gingerly.
Well, I look at the three of us. Who seems like they weigh the least?
I mean, damn, it's probably me, but sure we can't we don't have any nails or things to fix this up. Poke poke. Or not, it adds to the mystery.
Well, I'm sure it would take quite a bit of time to actually repair all these stairs.
Alright, I guess we'll just try to avoid having two people on the same step, right?
Yeah, we can go down one at a time. Here, I'm sure we weigh about the same, Alex. I'll go first with the light.
Well, hang on. Before you go down the stairs, perhaps we should look for some kind of rope as well. If we could tie a rope to the doorway, then we could still climb out of the basement in case the stairs break.
Oh.
What are you gonna tie it to?
Let's put the door back on the hinges and tie it to the handle.
Wait, is there a banister here on the stairs? or
No,
anything?
the stairs?
Yes, there's a banister.
We can tie it on there.
Yes. That would be what we tie it on.
Elaine's pretty fucking smart, if I may say so myself. A lot smarter than the engineer.
Put the fucking door back. We
Hey,
spent hours
that was a joke. Okay, that was a joke.
Yeah, it's good to take precautions. So, we have to find a rope though. Let's see.
Is there any ropes in the storage room?
There's curtains, maybe, right?
Give me a luck check. You could take the curtains down if you want to just do that.
Luck is where?
Top right.
Should be one of your top.
I don't see luck.
It's next to power and intelligence on the top right.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
it's one of your
those
main
ones.
stats. Damn, man. You rooted around in storage room 2, no rope.
Well, lucky for me, there's storage room number 1 as well.
Okay.
Let's try again.
You find in the corner behind the box a coil of rope.
All right. I take the coil of rope and bring it back over to the rest of the group and say, "Aha! Just what we needed.
Oh,
Let's tie this to the banister, and that way we can be a little more safe when we go into the basement."
a good find. You never know with these creaky old steps. So we'll tie it to the banister, and we'll tie it. Well, I'll grab a length of it if I go down first with the light.
And I give the banister a couple of good, tugs and pushes just to see how sturdy it is.
All right, cool. So, Elaine, give me either a dex or climbing roll.
Oh shit! I am not fit, y'all. You said Dex?
Dex or climbing. All right. You gingerly make your way down the stairs.
Oh. Well, it's pretty dark in here and a little dusty, but it seems safe enough.
You're the one with the lantern right now.
Yeah.
I grab one, maybe.
Okay, Alex, you grab an extra lantern and you head down. Okay. Same deal. Dex or climbing.
Damn, she Dexy.
Okay. Alex, you make it down to the bottom of the stairs with Elaine. Philip, you're the last dude.
It's all
Is
just
there
running away
a-
from the cops.
Is there a third lantern?
Did we
Yeah.
buy a third?
We'll just say there's a third lantern.
There is a third lantern. Phillips takes it with him, and he moves down the stairs.
Give me the roll. Alright, so everyone makes it down the stairs just fine. Now, let's go to... I need to copy your tokens over.
Yeah. You can also drag him from the character sheet.
Oh, you're right. Forgot about that. Right. I haven't really used Fog of War stuff, so how do we reveal shit? It's just on the little eye symbol, right?
I forget, but it might be a box or something, and then you box select what you want to uncover.
Right. You guys should be in the basement map right now.
Ah. Well, it seems normal enough. Take a few steps forward with the light to get an idea of what we're working with.
Think I
Oh
see
my
the
gosh,
ghost of
Elaine. I see an apparition of you.
Yeah.
What? Where? I
Hey.
turn around.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
It's an error. It happens from time to time.
Oh, really? Okay. Because that sort of looks like the position you were in on the other map.
I'll explain.
Definitely
after.
is.
There's something new I've been trying, and that it makes that error.
I will stop doing it. So, you guys have started walking around, and in this basement, there's just assorted, junk. You got a bunch of tools and pipes and wood, nails and screws and stuff. You notice there's a trash can lid down here also.
Say, tools and stuff, right?
Yeah.
What, any kind of like hammers, screwdrivers, anything useful for taking down doors?
Yeah.
I'll pick that stuff up just in case we assemble more doors.
So there's a trash can. There's a what?
Trash can, bunch of old tools and stuff. So, Philip, you're just picking up like some screwdrivers.
Yeah, just in case we need to take down more of the building.
I poke through the trash can.
Alright, Philip,
I'm not sure which direction.
just mark that in your inventory somewhere then.
Okay.
Alex, what are you doing?
Through the trash can?
You grabbed the trash can lid. There's no trash can.
Oh. Oh, it's
Yeah.
trash can lid? Okay.
What's the range of our light, approximately?
Don't think too hard.
Okay, I just was wondering how far back we can see away from each other.
I mean, if I wanted to, I would give you an aura or something,
Okay.
which I will think about right now. How's that? Okay.
We can't see the aura.
Well, I can see my aura, but
Oh.
I can't. It doesn't actually do anything as far as
Well, yeah.
fog of war.
He's gonna do that manually, but this is so we at least know if we can see each other. Cool. Nice.
You guys can start seeing other people's auras now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, that makes things easier. Shoo.
Oh.
So you guys see this wall. Actually, all of the walls down here in the basement are of like really closely fitted together boards.
I know. My basement's like that. Well, musty, to say the least, but no dead bodies yet.
Rather strange. I don't see any doors in here either. Oh, wait. Here's a door.
Speak of
Yeah,
the...
you see an open doorway.
What's inside of this room?
You see a bunch of coal.
A bunch of coal.
Yeah, there's also a door to like a coal chute that leads outside, but that's been nailed shut.
I pick up some coal and put it in my pocket.
And I will say that the coal chute is here. Alright, you got some coal.
Interesting.
And all the left here is just a wall?
Yeah.
Well, I think in my head, is this about the size of the first floor or is it smaller?
Give me some. Yeah, we'll just use the general
Intelligence?
General intelligence roll. Yeah, it's. I think. Wait, this room that you're in right now?
Yeah, because we only saw that one door. We don't see any other doors.
No. This room that you're in is not anywhere close to the size of the first floor.
Well, this seems like a bit of a small basement thing considering the first floor.
I take some of the a hammer from the tools I picked up, and I walk along this wall and just tap it to see, what's hollow and where there might be another room behind the walls.
Okay.
Also, what is the ground made out of?
Ground's made out of boards. It's just like a wooden floor.
It's a wooden floor.
Am I hearing anything? Does it sound like there's rooms behind here?
Yeah. So you heard a couple of. Hold on, let me switch my cursor. You heard a couple of hollow sounds along this wall.
Okay. All right. And so as I walk along that wall, I point those locations out to my companions.
As you walk along the wall, it seems that there is something hollow beyond the space. So the whole wall sounds hollow as you tap on it.
Okay.
Well, Mr. Nod said to keep the damage to a minimum, but I'm assuming this is all right with investigation. I point to Philip's hammer and the wall.
Well, we can't investigate if we don't break down at least part of the wall, so
Just make sure it's not load bearing.
I investigate to see if any of these boards or, sections of the wall look like they might be load bearing. Does it look like we're in the clear?
It seems like you're in the clear.
We are in the clear. All right. I might as well just break down right here where I'm already standing and go from there.
I start prying at the boards and scratching at them as you rip the planks off. Fine.
Oh fuck.
A knife
shit.
rises out of the rubble that you guys passed around and starts stabbing at Philip.
Oh, Philip.
A knife?
Yeah, floating knife. So, pause for a moment. Ash, how do I set up the fucking initiative queue?
There's a little arrow, stopwatch thing on the top left in the tray of stuff. And then, how does initiative work in this game?
Dex. That's it. Your, Dex value determines the order you guys go in.
Do I still have a crowbar in my hand? Or is it just a lamp?
Oh, I need a fucking token for this knife.
You can look up knife in the little...
Yeah, I'm looking them up right now.
You should use the Jello token that Lawrence made.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, I like to go through and look at the stuff he makes each week. They're pretty funny.
Yeah. He's very much Kingdom of Loathing inspired. So is initiative like you rolling for Dex, or is it, I guess, your Dex?
No, it's your Dex straight up.
Cool.
So, just go ahead and fill in your Dex.
We can fill this in. There you go. You can fill the turn order in with your own initiatives. Knife.
I see that the knife has a 0 initiative. That's pretty good.
Absolutely false. But it's at the fucking bottom of the queue anyway, so...
Wait, I still have the trash can lid in my hand.
I was wondering why you pointed that thing out to begin with.
Alright, so the knife acts first, and...
Wait, lower initiative is good or higher initiative is good?
Higher initiative is good. But
Well,
the knife
because it's surprise round.
Oh, the surprise
The knife
round.
surprised you, dude.
That's true. Watch out, Philip.
First of all, let's see. Doing some rolls behind the scenes.
Yep.
Okay. Phil, give me your dodge roll. A failure.
You better get stabbed.
Alright. Orbit deals.
Corbett.
I mean, fuck. Knife.
Spoilers.
5 damage to Philip.
Oh.
Yikes.
That's a lot of damage.
We're all gonna die in this life.
Oh my god. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Alex's turn.
Is the knife in him or still floating?
It poked him and then came back out.
Great, Elaine, I'm gonna try to slam this lid over it. You try to first aid. And then I try to rush over and slam the trash can lid over the knife.
Okay.
Like, just feel it against the ground. Like, sit on it.
I think you have a brawling skill, right? So that is like your general, any sort of fighty thingy.
Oh no. Okay, I'll roll. Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright, well, you run over to the knife and try to catch it with the trash can lid, but it evades your strike, and now you're looking like an idiot. Philip's turn.
Philip?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I'm just gonna grab the handle of the knife.
You want to grab it? Okay. Yeah, use your brawling roll.
That ain't a good roll.
Don't worry about it, because this is actually an opposed roll against the knife. So, you managed to get hold of it.
Damn right I do. All right. Does it feel like there's anything pulling against me when I grab it?
Yeah, the knife is not happy.
The knife is not happy. All right. Well, now I'm just going to hold the knife.
yeah, you're gonna hold the knife while it's Elaine's turn.
Okay. I know you told me to do first aid and shit, but I'm not actually good at medicine. I'm just gonna, Spirit, maybe we can, make amends, what you want, and if you want peace, we could be your in-between, between Mr. Stephen Knott that owns the house. I'm trying to talk to the spirit.
Amend my wounds.
I don't have the required training for that.
You're spending your round to talk to the knife.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and, I don't know, like, calm the knife down, like, maybe we can sort this out without violence.
Alright, give me your persuasion.
Okay. I say, life appears to me too short to be spent in nursing animosity or registering wrongs. Jane Eyre, Charlotte Bronte.
Alright, so the knife stops twitching in Philip's hand, and then starts twitching again.
Fuck. Yeah, Elaine does not deal with conflict well. She does not know what the fuck to do.
Alright, this turn the knife is going to try and get out of Philip's hand. So Philip, I will need a strength roll from you.
Ah, shit.
Alright, you've actually managed to keep hold of the knife.
Well, what do you know?
Good job.
Nice.
And since it can't do anything else, it's stuck in Philip's grasp, so we're going to move on to Alex's turn.
Can I try to put the trash can lid over it again, but not use brawl because it's in Philip's hand? Or it's not brawl?
No, you can just put it over with, we'll just use your general strength to, continue holding it down.
Cool. Alright, let's try this.
And you'll get a bonus.
Fuck.
Oh,
I don't know if that bonus is enough.
Oh, alright, well, you still failed. So, you're trying really hard to push the knife all the way down to the floor with Philip's help, but it just sort of punctures through the trash can lid, and
Wow.
you drop back in a bit of surprise.
Fuck the trash can lid. Let's try something else.
Oh wait, I
Alright.
forgot one thing for everyone to do. Everyone needed to give me a sanity check when Philip got first stabbed with the knife.
Ah! Ooh.
Ah, good job, Elaine. You only lose 1 sanity.
Aye.
Good job, Alex. You only lose 1 sanity.
Both temporary and in death, right?
What? This is just from your
You go to
max
edit
pool.
mode.
Max.
You can just change.
Okay.
Philip, we're waiting for. Oh, okay, yeah. Philip, you lose 1.
Right.
Okay, so Philip, your turn. You still have hold of the knife.
I'm gonna swing around with the knife in my hand and just stab it into the wall. Try to get it to stop moving.
Okay, you want to try and anchor the knife under something heavy.
Well, I'm gonna stab it into the wall.
Right, you're gonna stab it into the wall. Yeah, just go ahead and give me a strength check then to see how forceful you are in trying to get it lodged in.
Oof.
Ooh.
Bounces off the wall, doesn't it?
Yep, it just bounces off the wall. Elaine, your turn.
I look to Alex. I look at Phil. What should we do? I don't think we can kill a knife.
Try to stick it in the wall.
What do you think I just did?
Try again.
I'm going to.
Or the floor.
Can I look around to see if there's anything on the floor that's useful? Is there? Like, I know we saw the trash can lid. We saw a knife. Is there anything else?
Try a book.
A book. I love books.
Okay,
Obscure
just give me a luck roll.
Luck. Ooh.
You find underneath some old timbers and planks and stuff, really old, thick, heavy coat.
A coat.
Yeah, a really thick coat.
Okay, go pick up the coat. Maybe use this. And I hold it up.
And an image of Spanish bullfighters flashes through your mind.
And I just like I don't realize in time. This might be a bad idea because the knife could stab through the coat to me, but I do it anyway.
So what are you doing with it?
I guess that I don't know how action system works, but I assume I'm just like holding it up in front of Philip, like we can wrap it around this.
Yeah. So you've done your. It's a very like simple one action sort of thingy. It's just like moving is kind of abstracted away, especially for situations like this. And you generally do like one action per.
Yeah. So I use my action to like
So-
find it, bring out the coat. I'm just holding it up, and I'm basically telling Philip to stab towards me, which might not look like a great idea, but she thought it out. Don't worry.
Okay. Alright. Philip, one more strength check for the knife trying to get out.
Oh,
The knife wrenches itself free of your grasp.
Here, knife.
Fortunately for you, the knife has already flown out of your hand and cannot act immediately. So we're going to go to Alex's turn.
Alright, is the coat working or is it kind of struggle out or?
It's not.
Elaine is just standing there with the coat.
I'm just like
She
She
ready with
hasn't
the
done anything
coat.
with it yet.
I grab the coat and I try to wrap it around the knife.
Okay. Give me a general strength with bonus once again.
Ooh.
With the coat, you snatch it from Elaine's hands and you toss it over the knife, balling it up really tight, and you step on it. The knife has been taken out of commission.
Well, Elaine, starting to calm down, but is it still moving under your foot?
Is it?
No.
Well,
Do you want to take it out and observe it? I don't think that's a great idea.
Not just
No.
yet.
let's fix the giant stab wound in my back first.
Oh, yeah.
It was first aid.
Go take a look. Is there an actual first aid skill or is that medicine?
Yeah, there is.
There is an actual first aid skill.
Oh, fine, I'll just do it myself.
Yes.
Well, you're better at first aid than I am. Yeah, look, do it yourself.
Well, apparently I'm not good enough at it. It's in my back.
Yeah. On top of that, Philip, give me a Constitution roll. Alright. You momentarily feel lightheaded from the huge stab wound in your back, but you power through some of the blood loss and you're remaining conscious for now. Although you do need some actual successful first aid soon.
Let me try.
Oh.
Alright, Alex. Alex slaps Philip and then rips off finds a you tear off a sleeve of your jacket or whatever, and you wrap it tight around his chest to try and staunch the bleeding. He's okay for now, but obviously he's taken a pretty big hit.
Well, are we continuing or are we getting this treated? Poke poke.
Well, I think it would be best if we left for the day, so that I can see an actual doctor. But before we go, I do just want to see what's on the other side of this wall, because it seemed like the knife didn't like me tearing it down for whatever reason.
Yes, the spirit definitely seemed to be against you, considering you started this. Maybe we take a peek. Might be able to stop it from acting. We wouldn't want to come back and do the exact same thing.
Yes.
Where did
All
the
right.
knife come from anyways? Did we just miss it when we were looking around?
The knife flew out of the garbage pile that you guys passed by.
Stare at the garbage pile.
You look at the garbage pile.
It stares back.
Okay. I mean, I want to like poke through it and see if there's any other stuff that could.
Oh, you wanna actually search at it? Okay. Yeah, just give me a spot hidden.
Fuck.
You don't see anything. It's all junk to you.
I'm gonna hold the lantern for Philip so he can, smash the wall with two good arms.
Okay, so you're continuing to smash the wall?
Well, I'm not going to continue to smash. I'm guessing that at this point I've already made some kind of hole through the wall, right? That I can see through? Or was the knife attacking me before I could actually break through?
Okay. So you're just going to break a small hole through the wall and you want to see what's on the other side, but not go through it? Is that what you're
Correct.
saying? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So you keep doing what you're doing. You pop open the hole and you see there's a crawl space between two wooden walls. So you've busted through this first
Oh,
wall.
God damn
You
it.
see another
It's
wall.
the exact same thing. We've got another wall to break through.
Well, is there anything in the crawl space?
Is there?
You can step inside.
I'll poke my head inside.
Bruh.
You see a fuck ton of rats.
Ah! I think we should probably go back and buy some rat poison when we go see that doctor.
Maybe
No, he's got some
let's
chocolate.
let's get some cleaning equipment too and clean up the rat food upstairs.
Okay, so you step back from the crawl space and the huge pack of rats runs harmlessly past you.
Ah,
Jeez.
well, at least they didn't try to stab you or anything. I peer in to see if there's any rats left after the swarm got out.
Nah, B, no rats.
Well, you know, now that the rats aren't here, we might as well take a look. And Elaine will crawl in.
Well, hang on a second. We need to go and see a doctor.
Oh, she patched you up. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I have a hole in my back.
Yes, but it's covered now with a bandage. I'm just gonna look into the crawl space, see if there's anything but rats now that I have light in here.
No, it's a really dusty crawl space.
Do you want to poke through the other side of the wall before we leave, or?
I'd really rather just go see a doctor.
I'm gonna go all the way up and all the way down the crawl space just to make sure with the light.
Whoops. It's a crawl space, bruh.
It's pretty nasty in here, but not too bad.
Yeah, you step in some rat shit while you're at it.
Okay, I take that back. Can I listen through this wall to see if there's any noise from the other side?
Yeah, I think there's a listen skill, right?
Yeah. Fuck.
Well, it looks like your ears aren't working right now.
Well, crawl back out. There's crawl space is nasty to say the least, but not anything like a body there. We probably do need to go to that other side of that wall at some point.
Taking this knife with us? Hold up the coat.
But we don't want to leave it here for it to stab us again.
It's true. There's no light fixtures in here, right?
You look up towards the ceiling and immediately see one light bulb. So you're wrong, Alex. There is one light fixture here.
Where's the light switch?
You walk over to the light switch by the staircase that you came down and flip it on. Now there's lights.
Huh?
Yay.
Oh, we should have done that in the first place.
Alright, yeah, you guys can go ahead and flip off your auras unless I have to do that.
We can do it.
How?
Double click your token
Yeah.
and R.
Your aura setting is all the way at the bottom. Alright, cool. And Philip, reeling from the traumatic life experience he just witnessed, is clambering up the staircase right now. First one to try and get the fuck out. I assume
Yes.
you guys are all leaving.
Yes.
All right.
Group.
Alright, so you guys leave the house and take Philip to the hospital. Since Philip actually sustained a major wound, so he took half of his hit points in damage in a single hit or more, he will need to spend 1 week for every 1d3 hit points he wants to recover. So we can just hand wave that in advance time, unless you guys want to do things in the meantime.
More library research or observing the
Well,
knife?
We have the library, we have the town hall. The Boston Globe, I think, has everything.
Yeah.
We did talk about going to the police station or something about those lawsuits.
Oh yeah, looking into the lawsuits. That's all good options.
Let's see, is there anything else? let's. We'll go back and Elaine will. Alex, did you bring the knife with you?
Hold up the jacket.
Well, we're far away now. Maybe we can take a look at the knife, see if there's anything there of information to tell.
Okay, so you guys are just gonna do research while Philip recuperates, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start with
Okay.
looking at that knife.
Alright, you take the knife and you're chilling in Alex's apartment. As a precaution, you place some heavy shit on it, on the blade to keep it from flying up at you, but it doesn't. So you get the description. So the knife itself is pretty old. The hilt is really ornate. It's made of fine dark wood inlaid with some silver, but the blade itself is coated with a thick rust.
Eventually, I get the stuff off them and just try and hold the knife without anything weighing it down. I think the knife itself is unlikely to be the center of this, and it's likely something possessed it, like it did the bed when it threw you out, Alex.
Yeah, as you're holding the knife, it does nothing in your hand.
And I remember Philip getting the chair leg before. I'm a bit worried about weapons. If we take weapons into that house, whether or not the spirit can use those, versus we can't seem to very much hit it with our weapons, considering it was just a knife.
Maybe I shouldn't bring a handgun in there.
A what?
What? Nothing.
Wait. Did you bring a handgun last time?
Well, I brought one the first time too, didn't I?
That is true. I'm just considering the possibility of the spirit possessing the handgun and then shooting us rather than stabbing us.
It's true. Maybe I won't bring it.
Perhaps we need to do more research in what can harm a spirit like this.
Occult research.
Yeah. And so, at least while Philip's getting better, I want to spend some time researching like how to deal with spirits, because they can't be hit physically, it feels like.
Sorry, repeat that?
I'm going to spend some time in the library while Philip's getting better, doing research on like how to deal with spirits, because they can't be dealt with physically.
Oh, how to deal with spirits.
Yeah,
Okay.
like how to maybe deal damage to them in a way that either sends their presence away or dissuades them from attacking us.
Well, you find the usual folklore with dealing with spirits, stuff like salt circles and using pure iron as a ward, but that's nothing aside from that sort of folklore.
That's what Elaine will be doing during the week. Anything you guys want to get done?
Well, just recuperating.
Recuperating from massive blood loss.
I think you can still research something if you want to while recuperating.
Well, I guess while I'm in the hospital, I'll talk to the doctors and nurses and, maybe try and get a feel for how I could better treat traumatic, sudden injuries, if there's no doctors available.
Yeah,
Perhaps become better at applying first aid to myself, if you know what I mean.
So you're trying to improve your first aid skill?
Yep.
Alright, well, let's hand wave it right now. Give me a first aid skill check.
All right. Here we go.
Too bad.
So sad.
Okay. Alex, did you have any plans? Because this is your chance to do things while we hand wave Philip getting back to full health.
I also wanted to look into the occult and see if there's any way to fight back against this. But it might not work. I guess I could look in lawsuits.
Yeah.
You want to look into the lawsuits and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Let's
Dan-
find someone to talk to. Oh, never
Boom.
mind. Boom. Boom.
you find those 2 remaining tidbits about the Corbett lawsuit in the library. There's still the police station.
So he was unable to be forced out to leave, and then someone was trying to prevent him from being buried in the basement, but that never. There was no result of that, so apparently he probably is buried in the basement.
Well, definitely appears he must be hiding behind that wall we found in that crawl space.
Maybe. Well, I mean, there's also the floorboards. Maybe he's like literally under the basement. I
That
guess we should
could
see
be
what's
true.
behind the wall first.
But, and concerning the lore, I find out that maybe you have to destroy the body to get rid of the spirit. Perhaps we should prepare some way to get rid of the body as well. Maybe burning it, but I'm not sure.
If only there was a pile of coal in the basement that we could use to burn the body.
Well, that definitely might be able to work. We just need to be careful not burning down the house itself. It is made out of wooden boards.
I think we should be more concerned about stopping the spirit before it stabs us to death again.
Well,
Mr. Knott will understand if we have to burn the house down in the process, so that any future tenants don't get stabbed to death.
I doubt he'll be okay with us burning the house down. Well, either case, with this information, we should make our way back and really pry open that wall.
Okay. Philip, you're full HP, bro.
Nice. And before we head back to the house, I want to grab some booze from that speakeasy that we've been staying at. That's a little easier to ignite, just offhand than a bunch of lumps of coal.
Is skill improvement through end of day or end of session?
Session. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and I guess we're heading back.
Alright, you guys are back in the basement.
Well, we brought alcohol but no weapons, I'm assuming then.
Upon coming back, you notice that the lights are off, but you went back upstairs, flipped the fuse box back on, and turned the light back on at the basement.
Are the doors still off their hinges?
Yes.
Does it look like anyone else has been inside the house, aside from the lights being off?
Let's see, give me a... Yeah, just give me a spot here to check them. You examine a set of footprints really closely that arouse your suspicions, but you then realize these are the soles of your shoes. So no one has been here besides you guys.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, we do need that hammer, so I'm assuming we at least brought that along. Let's check out the crawl space again.
Yep. walk through the hole. Phillips in the crawl space.
Say, is that a trash can lid still here?
Yeah, it's still there.
It's got a hole in it.
Well, a trash can lid with a hole in it is better than no trash can lid at all. So, give that to me, just in case something tries to fly at me and attack me again when I break down this wall. I'm gonna hold on to that as I hammer through this next wall.
Can you guys bring anything aside from the hammer? Or just the booze?
And the lamps, just in case the lights are
Okay.
on.
And the chair leg.
Alright. So you guys keep on tearing the wall down. Let me scroll down a little bit. A little bit of the light from the first room sort of peeks through to this second hole of the wall, but this room is pitch black.
Well, how's it going, Philip?
Things are looking pretty bleak over here.
Why is that?
I stare at Elaine for a minute and mutter, all those literary references, and that joke just went straight over your head.
Oh,
And
shit.
I go back to hammering.
Oof. Oof.
Elaine's literate. I'm not literate.
All right. Now that the wall is broken down, I'm gonna pocket the hammer, take out a lantern, and cautiously inch forward with the trash can lid in front of me.
So you're walking into this dark ass room with the lantern. Standing right there.
Yep. Do I see anything?
Much as I'm revealing.
Fantastic. I'm gonna inch forward again.
Yeah, Phil, just rename for aura.
Yep.
We'll use it.
1 second.
Crawl in after.
I'm still not seeing anything?
Nope. You see the corner of something.
There's something over here. Looks like another room, perhaps?
Perhaps, but why is this place so far out of the way? Alex?
Looks like a pedestal.
A pedestal? Oh my goodness. I walk right up to the corner.
Alex, you coming?
Ah! There's a face.
On the pedestal in the center of the room, there's a motionless body. It's about 6 feet long and deeply mummified. The dried skin is stretched really taut over the remaining body tissue.
Well, I'm not waiting for this guy to stab me, and I break the lantern right over him.
Okay.
Hear it behind us. Huh?
Let me do something with the fly.
And I pour some booze on it just to be on the safe side to really make certain it catches fire.
Fine. Alright, I'm going to refill my teapot while you guys reflect upon your action.
Damn, that's a mummified face right there.
Yep. Well, stabbed in the back once. That's plenty for me.
Yep. in before we just have to face a flaming corpse now.
Yeah, but isn't fire usually the way you kill these things?
Yes, but I think we have to completely flame out the body, right? Until it's ashes.
Well, that's why I put the booze on it.
Mm-hmm.
We've also got some more coal that we can throw on it too.
I'm back. So smash.
Hmm?
Hmm?
I realized I had set up certain things. Okay. So you go ahead and smash your lantern over his head. Roll me d4.
I also smashed one of my bottles of booze on it too. Let's.
Might as well just make a Molotov.
Okay. So the glass shatters over this mummy's face, and bits of dried skin and tissue flake off. It gets up.
Wait, it didn't light on fire?
You didn't. Wait, what? Oh, hold on. Wait. Yeah, it's lighting on fire right now, dude. I'm taking care of things.
You probably just made
I was
three
gonna
things
be
go off at once.
pretty scared if it didn't light on fire after I smashed my lantern on it.
It gets up and is on fire right now. Everyone, we give me. Oh, never mind. Don't need to do that.
Well, Elaine, you look a little tilted there.
I am. I'm looking at the zombie.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
So Philip first acted first. Boom. The mummy's on fire. And we will go straight to Alex's turn.
Oh my fuck, Philip. Is it
Were you
standing?
gonna wait for it to stab me in the back?
It's standing right now and it's moving. And
it's on fire.
into. There's something.
Fuck, I look around the room if there's
Yeah,
any, like,
so
writing or...
everyone first give me a sanity roll.
Everyone sanity.
Damn.
Okay.
Fuck this shit.
Alex loses 1. Philip and Elaine, you both will lose 1d8.
Whoops.
Michael stumbles backwards as the body rises while Elaine drops her lantern on the floor. Michael, you also need to give me an int roll right now.
A what roll?
An intelligence roll. Okay. You are now temporarily insane.
Shit.
Hard success, and I'm still insane.
Yikes.
Temporarily.
Oh, that makes me feel much better.
Okay. Philip, you've just come to regret this decision of waking this corpse from its sleep, and you want to run away for the next round. You want to move away as fast as possible.
What's my move?
I think it's actually on your character sheet, but each square on this map is 5 feet. So you'll worry about it on your turn when you want to run away.
I don't actually have a movement rate, so we'll have to figure that out.
I'll
You
look into
don't.
it. You can keep going.
Yeah, just look into it. Alex, we are still waiting for you to
Sorry.
figure out what you want to do to this boy.
Look, I look around and see if there's anything to use or any sort of writings or clues.
You look around, but
Nada?
you've noticed that this entire room has been empty except for this pedestal in the center.
Jeez. Bro, what am I supposed to do?
What is that shit? Okay, we're just gonna hand wave it as moving 20 feet per round. There we go.
Nice.
I don't have time to fucking do that.
Did we use... Well, I didn't bring my handgun because Elaine told me not to.
I thought it would be a spirit. I didn't think it was the actual corpse we're fighting. Oh, fuck.
Fuck it, I don't know. I'll try to punch him in the face.
You're walking up to
He's
that guy?
really sharp. Apparently. Bro.
So you walk up to him, hop on the pedestal, and give him a hard right hook. Go ahead and give me your brawling.
This ain't gonna work out, bro.
If only there was a gun we could use to blow this guy away.
Okay.
Oh! The adrenaline. Unless this fails, I have no idea how this works.
Alright, you feel... I need to remember what this damage is. This is where the game starts to slow down because I've not apparently memorized all this combat stuff yet.
Dude, same.
You'll do 1d3.
Should I roll 1d3?
Yeah, but I need to also check something in your character sheet. Depending on how weak you are.
Well.
Okay, no, never mind. We'll just do 1d3 flat. Okay, you deal 1 damage. You punch him right in the face, and the bottom of his jaw flies off. He looks completely unfazed. Philip, you're running away like a bitch. Top. Right, next.
Philip? I just dropped my lantern. I see Philip just run the fuck away. I'm like, look back at the undead thing rising up. Look back, look up. I will... Fuck, what do I do? I'm going to start speaking in Latin from the book and trying to put the spirit to rest.
Oh, you want to whip out the Liber Evonis?
Yeah. I'm going to use basically like whatever they use to put him down to see if that will put him down again.
Well, you whip it out. You start reading a passage from it, and you notice that Corbett instantly focuses, or the body instantly focuses its attention on you.
Oh shit.
Is it still a little flamey and smoking?
Yeah, it's a little flamey and smoky. And now on its turn, the little flamey smoky bits start lighting themselves on fire, and this dude is engulfed. He takes 6 points of fire damage
Ooh.
as bits of skin flake off.
Oh, good shit, Philip. Oh, wait, Philip? It's already gone.
The body moves,
Uh,
stepping towards Elaine, eyes fixed on Elaine. You notice that he's not actually looking at you, but in the book in your hands.
yeah, I'm just holding the
And
book
one
open,
arm is
reading in
outstretched.
Latin, watching him come closer, looking back down, looking back up, like that, like, you know,
At the same time, he approaches you. You feel a presence invade your mind.
Ah, nice one.
Don't worry about it. It's starting. So his turn ends as he stands there, perhaps casting a spell of some sort on you. And we're going back to Alex.
So his jaw is on the floor right now, right?
Yeah.
Can I try to whack him with it?
You're gonna attack him with his own teeth?
Yeah.
Nice.
You pick it up, but it starts to crumble in your hands.
Balls.
Sure would be nice to have a gun right now.
I know, right?
I'm sorry. I thought it was literally like a spirit.
If only I wasn't in the hospital, I could have talked you out of that bad idea.
Did I bring like a crowbar with me when we were trying to break through the wall?
You guys
Where's
only
Philip's
said
hammer?
you brought the hammer.
Well, I have the wooden chair
The
leg.
hammer is in Philip's hand because he busted open the wall. He's also got his chair leg just tucked into his back pocket. So,
You can go rob Philip real quick because he can only carry so much.
I'll let you dash over him in place of actually attacking the body.
What? Okay, what if I go over to Elaine and start reading? Do I remember anything from the Latin book Elaine told me? Probably not, because I don't know Latin.
What, you mean like any translated bits that Elaine told you, or you mean you just want to straight read the Latin?
Straight read the Latin and see if I can distract him.
Okay,
Or what if I just
then.
insult him
I
and
think he
distract
wants the book is the problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe just kill him.
Yeah. Punch him again.
Ah, you punch him again.
Damn, I didn't put enough points into my brawl skill, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you had a gun, which is now not in your pocket.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I'm never gonna do the end of this.
Fuck.
Okay. You approach Corbett, winding up a big haymaker, and as you swing at him, he catches your hand and rakes you in return with his long, filthy, grimy ass claws.
Oh shit.
Ow.
Damn.
What the fuck? Syntax error, blah 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 blah.
The hell of a spell he's working out over there.
Did it distract him at least?
And he's supposed to attack you back because he chose to fight back using his brawl instead of just dodging.
Oh.
Okay, that's better. Alex, you take 4 points of damage.
Ow.
Oh boy, we gonna die.
Nah, he's still on fire.
Is he taking damage over time?
He took 6 at his turn.
Yeah, on his turn. Alright, Alex, that's the end of your turn. Philip, you mentally slap yourself for just as you're about to duck back through the crawl space. And you have full control of your faculties right now.
What? Huh? That's right. The booze. I pull out a second bottle of alcohol I took from the place, from the speakeasy, and I chuck it straight at this zombie ass looking motherfucker over here.
I duck.
Okay, you duck. Philip, give me a brawling roll.
Come on, lucky number 1. And
The
that's
alcohol or the booze bottle just lands short of Corbett and splashes on the ground harmlessly.
just short of Corbett, you say?
Yeah, splash over here.
Good enough.
Booze bottle. Alright, that's everything, right?
That's all I can do, right?
You can still shuffle around and move.
Then I shall shuffle forward over here
Okay.
into the darkness.
Alright, Elaine.
I'm reading Latin. Does it seem like me reading has effect on him, or he just cares about the book?
Your reading has not done anything to him so
Okay,
far.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back.
Okay.
And I'm going to just think about this. I pick up a chunk of wood that Philip broke from the thing and throw it at him.
Okay. Rolling.
Okay. Yep.
Plot. Falls, there's a brown color. Make believe that's a piece of wood. Corbett's turn. It's a bit more crispy damage. Some more bits of him flake off. And he's still staring at Elaine through the darkness, and he finishes what he was planning to do. So, Elaine.
Yep. Hit me with it. Fuck me up.
Dude, is she like a masochist or something?
No, I just really want to see what magic shit he does.
Alright, give me a power roll.
Power.
Yeah, this is your like your mental willpower.
Ooh. It's got me.
Ooh! Alright. You feel the tendrils of the corpse's presence. Yeah, fuck, I'll just call it Corbett. You guys have
Yeah, we
probably made the leap. You guys have made the leap of reasoning by now, probably. So you feel Corbett's presence start to enter your mind when you shut your eyes and think to yourself that, you know, I don't know, what is Elaine latching onto that's helping her resist Corbett's influence right now?
She is latching on to the following. I know not of what may be coming, but be what it will. I will go to it laughing. And she thinks of the first day they took on this request. The book she was reading was Moby Dick by Herman Melville.
Damn, this motherfucker actually remembered that I was having his character read Moby Dick. Okay. Alright. This chick latches onto Herman Melville's writing, and Corbett seems sort of confused and cocks his head as Elaine stands there, not under his influence.
Damn. Watch out! He tries to get in your head.
Alex.
What do we roll again?
Oh no, it's your turn.
Oh, fudge. Bruh. Bruh. You think he has eyeballs and he can see, or if he's just sensing us around? What if I, like, cover that head?
Hmm.
You still got that heavy coat?
Yeah, what if I
Hold
try
on.
to...
Yeah, well, Alex, while you're figuring out what you want to do, Elaine, just give me a sanity roll. If you pass, you lose 1. If you fail, you lose. Okay, you lose 1. So Alex is with it. Yeah, Elaine, you are losing a lot of sanity.
I
here.
am.
I mean, there's nothing there can be done, right? Unless I'm too dumb to figure out some kind of mechanic.
Whoa, hang on a second. You're standing on the pedestal above this guy, right?
Yeah.
This is like a classic setup for any kind of pro wrestling show. You're on
Jump
the
on
top
him.
rope.
You want to jump on the flaming zombie.
Sure.
Okay. Alright. Give me the brawling check.
Fuck.
Nice knowing you.
Alright, you leap at Corbett, and you end up landing on the piece of wood. It is not very comfy.
Ow.
But now you're right next to him.
Ow.
So,
I've got my hammer and my chair leg in hand, and I'm gonna rush forward.
Okay.
Right here, and smash this guy in the face.
Okay.
Actually, wait, I'm not gonna hit him in the face. I'm gonna hit him in the dick and see if that has any kind of special crit, bonus if I hit him.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me, since you're swinging at him with 2 things, give me 2 brawling checks, but one of them will get a penalty. And while you're flailing wildly and trying to specifically target the dick.
It's a small target, apparently.
Well, they both failed anyway, so no point in even assigning the penalty. Oh fuck! I closed his character sheet by accident.
Double click the token to quickly open it.
Oh really?
Yeah. Shift double.
I've been like opening the folder all the time.
Yeah, I definitely learned my lesson when there's so many things on the field.
This character sheet's not opening up.
Shift double click.
No. The window opens up, but it's like a blank window. So
Oh.
I'll reconnect real fast.
Alright guys, out of character. I don't really do anything combat-wise. I think this is up to the fire.
I think we kind of figured that out already, Ash.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna be trying random shit.
Not to metagame here, but we do still have that puddle of booze on the ground.
Maybe we can try to burn the book since he's after it.
What?
Bruh.
Okay, well, even though Corbett was trying to slap you back, he misses even more wildly than you do, Philip.
Well, being on fire will have that effect on you.
Elaine.
Okay. Elaine, not sure what to do, but resolved because she didn't have her mind taken over or whatnot. She will piece back what she's learned through the various books, Latin or otherwise, pull on whatever knowledge she knows and what she's just learned about what this creature tried to do with her, and she'll try to understand what he did and, if possible, do it back to him? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Okay. One. Int roll.
Okay. Fuck!
You try your hardest to really sort of infer what Corbett was trying to do inside your head, but nothing really fits together, and you're still sort of in shock at the fact that this is even happening.
I go into the corner and just, panic some more.
Corbett's turn. Now you see that an entire outer crust has all of a sudden fallen off of Corbett's spring, and he's reduced to pretty much like skeleton and a couple other bits. The horrific sight of this moving skeleton assaults everyone's sanity.
Nice.
Yeah, everyone knows what to do.
We've seen skeletons before.
Nope.
Apparently not.
Alex and Michael lose 1. Elaine lose 1d8.
Ooh,
Damn, you got lucky.
I did.
Is there a way to regain sanity?
Go to
Yeah,
therapy.
but I'm not really aware of one. At least it's not really mentioned in the context of this adventure. So I assume there's some like post-adventure sanity recovery or whatever. Because otherwise your investigator would just be on a one-way trip to the mental institution.
Well, that's usually how these games work, right?
All right,
Maybe that's the point.
Corbett is still looking at Elaine, but as Philip and Alex are trying to maul this dude right now, he makes a brawl attack against Alex, who is visibly hurting. So, Alex, you can either dodge or try to roll your brawling skill in return.
I will try to dodge.
Okay.
Nope.
Shit. Bye-bye, Alex.
No. Not guaranteed yet.
Alright, take 4 points of damage.
She's still standing.
I think my next step is to first aid myself. I don't know if that gets me back any hit points, but
Alex is looking like she's on her last legs, stumbling almost under under Corbett's most recent attack. Corbett, after attacking Alex, decides to slowly shamble towards Elaine still. While he's on fire, everyone instantly loses another round of sanity.
Oh, did he take damage for being on fire this round?
Were you sanity checks, you said?
Yeah.
it's the lightheadedness.
Okay. Philip lose 1, Elaine and Alex lose 1d8.
Ha!
Bye, guys.
Alright, Alex, your turn.
If I do first aid on myself, Does that help anything?
Yeah, it will give you 1 health point.
Oh, what's one more than I have right now?
It would
Or
probably be more efficient to go back to pro wrestling this guy.
or I can take the chair leg that's under me and try to stab him in the chest with it.
Okay, you can do that.
Brawl again?
Yeah.
Damn.
You poke one of the bones in Corbett's exposed spine. Nothing happens.
Hmm. Okay. Well, it sounds like he's just a skeleton now, so hitting him in the dick is out. I'm just gonna walk up to him again and try and hit him with both of my weapons again.
Yeah, so 2 brawling, and I will give one of them a penalty.
Nice, nice.
Ooh. That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, I'm getting rid of your hard success.
I'll take that. So, damage is gonna be 1d6 for both.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, one of them fails, so you only have one. So you only have one roll of 1d6. Since I gave you a penalty for the hard success, I replaced the 11 with an 81.
Oh, that's how the penalty works.
Yeah.
Shit. Double shit.
All right, you bonk him. Bonk him on the head. Still standing. Still looking as good as a moving flaming skeleton can look.
Elaine, give me the book.
Huh?
Give me the book.
Elaine.
I'm going to go here. Go here. G.
Okay. That's all your movement.
I'm going to throw my lantern at him to see if I can like keep the flames going.
Okay. Give me the roll.
Nope.
Alright. Toss your lantern and it doesn't hit him, but you have started a little fire over here.
Oh.
Corbett burns, and the last small little flames die out on him. He's a charred, moving husk.
Wait, was the book on fire now, or is it still in Elaine's hands?
Elaine didn't throw the book. She only threw the lantern.
Yeah.
So now, Elaine, you've got no sort of aura on him. Corbett is not taking kindly to getting bonked by Philip, so attacks Philip. Philip, were you going to roll a dodge or a brawling?
I'm gonna roll a. Well, what's my dodge first? Let's see what that is. No difference. So I'll just brawl with him.
Alright, you will do. You don't have a. Yeah, so just give me the base damage of one of your terror legs / hammers, which is 1d6, right?
Yep.
You do 3. As you swing back at Corbett after his grimy ass claws miss you by a hair, you take the skull straight off of the body and the remaining skeleton crumples to the ground.
And now with my other
That's
chair
not
leg, I'm gonna
so-
smash this pile just to be on the safe side.
You smash the pile, and the bones are ground increasingly into dust.
Fantastic.
Oh, thank fuck. So
At
now he
this
just has a
moment-
skull, right?
Well, the skull's flown off into the middle of nowhere. It doesn't fucking matter anymore.
Hmm.
Alex, well, everyone, you've just fucking destroyed the body of Walter Corbett. Good job.
I'm gonna sweep his ashy dust into the fire.
Kick it into the fire. I was waiting for you to do that. I'm like, is he gonna remember there's fire right in front of him?
Oh hell yeah!
Alright.
How's
The
it
remains of Corbett are becoming even more crispy. Elaine, you just witnessed a moving corpse almost kill one of your acquaintances, reach towards you, try to invade your brain. I don't know. How are you doing? There's Elaine here.
Steal the book. Burn it. Burn it.
You joint the book from Elaine.
All right, burn it.
I'm gonna stare at the remains, and I'm just gonna start ripping it and like just
Sorry,
tossing it.
family thing came up. What's going on?
We're burning the
I
book
know
we
the
stole
hey,
from
hey,
you.
look!
What?
Hey, look! Corbett's in the fire. He's all dead.
Oh shit! Wait, why are we still burning the book?
I don't want him to come back.
But the body's dead, right? He can't come back.
Well,
Fine.
if we
Walk over to the body, put the book in the fire.
You burned the book. Ooh. And you all gain 1d6 sanity.
Yay.
Yay! I'm over 60, probably, hopefully. I need it.
not bad.
Damn! Alright. You guys drag yourselves up the stairs. Go to the front door of the Corbett house. Alex staggering along. Still weak from all the blood loss.
I'm gonna try and help Alex out with some first aid too.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Carrying companions, that's right.
I make it worse.
I'll treat myself.
You rip off one of your shirt sleeves and you
Wow.
just
We're all
slap
just-
her really
We
hard.
all suck.
Yeah, we're all like pulling her up the stairs, but you know, like pulling the wounds open more so.
Yeah, you were just like agitating everything.
Was there anything here? Or
No, there was an empty room.
okay. Well,
So
let's get the fuck out of here.
Yes, that was quite enough excitement for some time.
as you leave the house, some creepy music in the background stops, and you drive on to Mr. Knott's apartment to report your success. So you're standing outside his door.
Arthur.
You knock. So who knocks?
I knock.
Philip knocks. And the door is opened by his maid, Maria, and you all come into. We'll just use this as a stand-in for his apartment. And she leads you to the sitting room where you all chill at a table while he reclines on the couch. If it isn't the private investigators that I hired. So, I think it's been almost a month, has it?
And what a month it's been. As I point over to our still bloody companion Alex.
What's up? You have a first aid kit?
Uh, no, but I can have my maid see to you. And she comes over and dresses you up, and you gain 1 HP. And you are all nice and neatly bandaged. And he continues. I was about to wonder if you perhaps maybe took my advance payment and ran away, maybe left town or something. But I see that you have decided to come back. So, what do you have to report?
Well, whatever was going on in your house seems to be over and done with now. Its original inhabitant, Mr. Walter Corbett, we found his corpse still buried in the basement, although it didn't seem to like the fact that we were visiting him because it attacked us with no provocation whatsoever.
Don't be absurd. Corpses can't move.
Well, that's what we thought as well, but it seemed to do quite a lot of moving when it was attacking our friend Alex.
Yes, the
Perhaps
spirit
you
of Walter
found
Corbett.
perhaps you found some sort of vagrant in the basement who leapt out at you and attacked you. I wasn't aware that I hired such a superstitious group.
Oh,
Mr. Knott, sir, do you remember the accounts of strange happenings? And I start taking out my notes that had to do with the Corbett house before you took it over. I start laying out the timeline of what happened at the Corbett house in the news articles that weren't published, as well as the lawsuits that were filed against Mr. Corbett before he passed, to say the least. And last but not least, I bring out the thing where it says his body was to be put underneath the house. I believe there's records, of course, as well, of his corpse being laid down in the very basement under which you let tenants live for so many years. Did you know about the secret room behind the crawl space?
No, I did not. But whatever it is you found down there, I will simply have some cleaners tidy it up, and I can begin to renovate the house again and rent it out. So I have no interest in whatever sort of fabricated evidence you have of some sort of supernatural happening, but I will say right now that I do not believe in it. That being said, I will pay you since you did take care of what I asked for, and here you go. And he slaps down fat $30, bro. That's big money right here.
That's big money.
Nice.
is it a big hospital bill money?
Yes. Fucking no.
Well, I'm just thinking with all these visits we're making down there, we're probably we're probably in the red with this adventure.
This is an alternate universe or alternate history America where healthcare is at reasonable prices.
Nice.
Nice. Well, thank you for your patronage, Mr. Knott.
Oh, okay. Well, carry on. Shoot. And he starts lighting up his pipe and chilling on his couch with a smile on his face. Because that's some good tobacco. Alright, you guys hurry out of his apartment and... Oh, shit. Alright, now you guys are back at Alex's place.
Well, before we get there, on our way there, Elaine takes a detour and says, could you drop me off at the Boston Globe? There's one thing I need to take care of. I assume Alex is driving.
Yeah, she's driving. Okay, so vroom vroom. Boston Globe, brother.
I go find the editor, because we made a promise to like for his article and whatnot, if he gave us permission to go through all that stuff. But what I'm going to do specifically is give him evidence in such a way to paint Mr. Stephen Knott in a very poor light for allowing so many tenants to live in a place where so much shit happened and never actually renovate out the fact that there was a corpse underneath, which has to be a violation of some sort.
Damn. Damn. All right. So you speak to the clerk, and you mention Artie. You name drop him, and you're called up into his office. Is it just you then?
Unless the other two want to follow.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Taking a nap on the couch.
Okay, so Philip and Elaine go to the Boston Globe and file into Artie's office. He's sitting there looking a little annoyed that you two have come back, and he notices, hey, wasn't there a third one with you two?
Oh, she's waiting in the car. We're just dropping off what we promised from before.
What did you promise again?
The materials for an article about the Corbett House. We were going to investigate it, and of course, thanks to your resources, we were able to do so.
All right, hand it over.
I hand it over and I start going through the more spicy bits
He
of the news being taken.
He takes the folder from you, starts perusing the documents that you've laid out with bits of your description. And as he reads, his eyebrows shoot up, shoot back down, shoot back up again. He looks from the document to you, to Philip, back to the documents. I can't really know what to spin this as.
Well, you can at least spin it to something more palpable for the public. A dead man's corpse was found underneath a home, and meanwhile, the one that owned the house was allowing tenants to live there without even doing anything about the corpse.
Think of diseases that could have been spreading to the tenants because the corpse was there, out in the open air.
Didn't you write in here that? Did you, Elaine? Did you mention that Corbett's body was moving around and attacking you guys?
No. I want to give him more of a realistic.
Okay.
This is me getting back at not believing us.
Okay, you gave him something reasonable. All right.
Yeah.
So he strokes his chin while he's listening to you, sort of nods, and after he takes a sip of coffee, he puts down the documents and says, "Well, I'm not so sure I could get this published. Not that it's particularly sort of objectionable or anything, but I'll do my best to convince the head editor that this article is worth writing."
Well, I'm sure we can make an arrangement. I can help out with any information you need. And Elaine's going to put the charm on him as much as possible.
Okay. So, you give him that stuff. You leave him your number so that he can call you up for info later, and you dip out. And 3 weeks later, you see
one thing real quick.
Oh, yeah, what?
As we walk out, in case Philip is wondering why the fuck I did that, says, well, you know what they say, it is not much better to do, it's much better to do good in a way that no one knows anything about it. Leo Tolstoy, Anna Karenina. But Steve Knott was a bitch. And you see that hint of her sanity actually draining because she's lost a lot since you first met her.
I just do my best to ignore her twitching eyebrows.
Alright, yeah, so you guys go back home, and about 3 weeks later, I don't know if you guys have split up or anything or are still keeping in touch, but
I'm a bum off the street. There's no way I'm leaving Alex's apartment.
Oh, right. You're also like one of her distillery workers now.
Yeah. If we do like a
Uh,
camera scene, you see Philip and Alex like working together at the speakeasy, and across the street, Elaine's back at sipping some tea while reading the newspaper.
yeah, Elaine is perusing the Boston Globe and sees the article or sees an article about the Corbett House, written by your boy Artie Willman. In it, Artie talks about the history of all the tenants that have more or less, or quote unquote, been cursed or driven out of their home by some weird shit, and then um, reveals that a dead body was found in the basement. Uh,
I
and
wanted to
there
read
was
all
there
the
was like a
illnesses that the
disease. There
people
was
were
like a
getting.
fucking disease that affected these people's brains.
And it's
Soon
all
enough,
the landlord's fault.
soon enough, the talk of the town is that Mr. Knott knew of this sort of like illness spreading fucking corpse and continued to take tenants as long as they paid money. And that motherfucker got run out of town by a bunch of angry townspeople. The end.
Nice.
Yay.
You
Hey,
got $55 from them and you drove them out of town. Good job.
good job, guys.
Nice.
Ah, yes.
Petty revenge.
Yeah, good job though. That was fun. We got to really tie in the story close.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think it might be time to yoink the main rule book and bring in Walex.
Ooh. Oh
So
yeah.
I just like to point out too that my original idea of just burning the house down would have totally solved everything.
Hey,
Yeah, it would have, but he would not have been happy.
yeah, we would probably be the ones on the other side of like being run out because, very angry landlord.
Yeah, nothing new for Philip.
That's true. Hey, good job. That was a lot of fun. I like Elaine like lost so much sanity this session.
Um, I like was reading the little like rules for Corbett, and
Mm.
like originally he was supposed to force a sanity check on you every time his turn started and he was moving.
Ooh,
So you lost less than you should have.
goddamn. Ooh, can you tell us what the spell was gonna do to me?
Yeah, he was just going to dominate you for a couple of turns, and you would do whatever he commands you to.
Oh, I
You
would have
wouldn't.
attacked them.
Yeah, you could have attacked them, or you could have done like the spell itself says specifically you can't do something like commit suicide or anything, but he could
Mm.
have you do something really reckless, like walk around in the fire or like try to eat broken glass or something.
Oh shit. Well, that's
That
not
would not
good.
have been
I
fun.
mean, I guess in a good way I didn't bring the gun because, like,
Oh,
if I got a
he
command.
dominated
Yeah,
you and then told
yeah.
you to shoot us.
If he dominated you, he would definitely have had you just pop your buddies. But
Were we supposed to fight him, or was there, like, some sort of thing we could have done?
so if you actually remember all the way back to when you went to the sanitarium and you spoke to
Vittorio?
Vittorio, the crazy dude, he pointed at the Bible and he didn't read an actual passage, but he said by his own weapon is the devil worsted. So Corbett's knife
Oh
that
shit.
flew around and attacked you guys would have insta killed him.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's pretty cool though.
Damn. Yeah,
Hmm.
I was like, oh yeah, that's a quote. Let me just take down the number, and then I didn't remember to actually write down what he said.
Yeah. Damn. But that shit was fun. We fucking went on an adventure. Good times.